Hello, Digidestin, and welcome to the King's Courts. Now, okay, so I guess lately we're getting a lot of new, really cool support lately for not just the Ace cards, but more BT17 supports for the WarGreymon. I guess you could say archetype or whatever. Okay, really quickly, um, primarily here we would talk about like when cards get revealed, we usually talk about ones that would affect the decks we play, but these days we're kind of really starting to like the idea of talking about cards this interest us. And this kind of works since I play Black WarGreymon and the deck does also play Omnimon, so this kind of fits. Oh well. Oh well. Either way though, this is just a really cool thing I want to talk about this. So apparently in BT17 we're going to be they're basically making Jogress or Jogress Fusion, whatever you want to call it, support for Omnimon, which is interesting because we have a deck that's similar to that already, but this is this full-on Omnimon. Because remember right, that's Omnimon Alter S, if I remember right. Or is it Alter B? I'm so sorry. I always forget get the names mixed up because there's just so many Omnimons to keep track of. It's like trying to keep track of all the alternate versions of superheroes in Marvel and DC. It gets a little overwhelming sometimes. But either way, so I want to talk about this. So if this interests you and you want to see us talk about more other cards that get revealed, like I know Chandler Michael, he wants to talk about the new MetalGarurumon stuff that's getting revealed. Oh my god, that MetalGarurumon Ace Paladin mode is nuts. If you want to see that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let us know what else you want us to talk about here in the channel. Like, you want us to talk about cards that get revealed or stuff like that. Because this is actually really interesting. So, we're going to be talking about cards we just find interesting or that might affect the meta. So, this is the first one in what I'm expecting. We're probably going to be getting more. So, as we get more revealed, I'll come back and update everyone on that. So, we're getting a new red WarGreymon for this new Jogress deck that is a full-on Omnimon Jogress fusion deck. So this is pretty cool. And this makes sense because this basically just goes with that new Omnimon Ace that we basically got leaked a couple days ago. So, which I should have a picture of it on the thumbnail because it's an updated picture. Because the last ones I used were like leaked images. So this one's clearer. So basically, this is a full-on red WarGreymon. And it's a play cost 11. It's level 6, 1100 DP. Makes sense. So, BT17, so we're not getting this for a while. Mega Vaccine Dragonkin, level 5. Alright, makes sense. But and it'll cost 3 to Digivolve on top of Greymon. Nice. With Greymon in name. Alright, that's really cool. Alright, when this card would be played, if you have a Tamer with Taikamiya, and we'll come back to that in a second, there's more to go over with that. In its name, reduce the play cost by 3 on play. When Digivolving, activate one of these effects below. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less. One of your Gabumon may Digivolve into MetalGarurumon in your hand, ignoring its Digivolution requirements, and without paying the cost. So, yeah, this WarGreymon is fully going to be early gameplay to go into MetalGarurumon so you can Jogress as fast as you can to Omnimon. And that's pretty cool, honestly. It kind of reminds me of, a little bit, it reminds me of how, like, it makes sense because we already have a couple of Jogress decks that kind of do the same thing, how they can play they can Digivolve each other to go up into their target fusion Jogress Digimon. Like, we got MetalGarurumon is probably definitely the most well-known one. There's a lot of Examon fans out there. There's the Grace Nova deck right now that a couple of friends of mine, my locals, are playing. So this is really cool. And honestly, this deck is really interesting to me. And inherited. When attacking, once per turn, this Digimon has Omnimon in its name. Trash top card of your opponent's security stack. Dang. Okay, so this card's got power and can do that. Okay, that is cool. And plus, I really like the whole. It doesn't cost a lot to Digivolve. So you can Digivolve into it quickly. Like, we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to make, like, specific Agumon and Gabumon for this deck, where it's not, for this set. We just don't have those out yet, but when they do, I'll come back and update everyone on those. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're also going to have some crazy inheritables, too, like give Omnimon Blocker or give them something like that. That'd be really sweet. So, that's really cool right there. And I like the fact that it's an early play, so you can get it out early, and you can delete a Digimon 8,000 DP or less, which can be really useful against like a lot of Digimon right now, like especially any like Pomomon, stuff like that. So that could be really useful. Okay, so that's everything on this WarGreymon. I love the artwork on this. Like I love how it's got WarGreymon right there, slashing, looking badass as hell, and it's got Omnimon right there. That is cool. MetalGarurumon. And okay, now same thing here. Okay, that's cool actually. Um, really quickly, if you notice here, Omnimon is looking all epic right there, and he's got the sword right there. And if you know, you're familiar with Omnimon's design off the top of your head, or like you get like a picture or something to look at really quick, WarGreymon is the sword part of Omnimon's design, and right here, it's showcasing Omnimon doing the same thing for MetalGarurumon, but it's showing his GAT. It's blaster torpedo, or yeah, it's blaster rocket. So that's pretty cool because that's what it focuses on MetalGarurumon. See right there, the wolf head right there. That's really cool. I think that's really nice. Makes me wonder what the alternate, like if they make alternate arts for these cards, what they'll look like. I'm sure they'll be savage as hell. So let's see, MetalGarurumon. Let's see. Sorry, Justine. BT17. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, that goes without saying. Digivolve level 5 with Garurumon in name costs 3. Okay, cool. That makes sense. When this card would be played, if you have a Tamer with Matt Ashita in its name, reduce the play cost by 3 on play. When Digivolving, activate one of these effects below. One of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can suspend until the end of the turn. Okay. That's interesting. So the WarGreymon lets you delete mid-sized Digimon, which is good. This one though can really mess up bigger Digimon, so they can't suspend. So that basically means they can't attack. Interesting, and that this really messes with some green decks because their whole thing is suspending. So if they can't suspend, they can't really activate their stuff. That's really interesting. All right, one of your Agumon may digivolve into a WarGreymon in your hand, ignoring its devolution requirements and without paying the cost. That's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, they work in tandem. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna get like a Gabumon and an Agumon for this specific set in summoning. Like we're gonna get a specific one for those, and I wonder what their inheritables are gonna be. That's pretty cool. Speaking of inheritables, inherited. When attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has Omnimon in its name, unsuspend this Digimon. Okay. Oh, once per. Okay, so it says I'm gonna say unsuspended once per turn. Think about it. You got your Omnimon. You swing, and you get to unsuspend. And don't forget, it showed with WarGreymon. When attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has Omnimon in its name, trash top card your opponent's security. Okay, so that could be some pretty nasty stuff if you think about it. I mean, it's a once per turn, both of them, but still, the fact that you can do that, think about it. If you're like your opponent, like say, is at one security left, you use this and you trash it, you get game right there. That's pretty cool. That is really interesting. So that's pretty much for both of these. This again, I love this artwork. I don't talk about MetalGarurumon that much at the channel, but this card is really cool looking. And the reason I said we'll come back to that later is because obviously it says right here if you have a Tamer with Tai Kamiya, and it says here if you got a Tamer with Matt Ashita, well, not only do we have these two and the Omnimon Ace, and I wouldn't be surprised we're going to get others soon, we got a new Tamer for this set as well. Tai Kamiya and Matt Ashita. Alright, BT17 obviously. All turns when one of your Digimon is played or digivolves by suspending this Tamer. If you have a Digimon with Greymon in its name, gain 1 memory. If you have a Digimon with Garurumon in its name, gain 1 memory. Okay, so basically, while we have this, the fact that it lets these other two, the Garurumon, the MetalGarurumon, and the WarGreymon will let you digivolve for a lesser cost if you have this on play due to their own built-in effects. You gain memory thanks to this. That's really cool. End of your turn, once per turn. One of your Digimon with Omnimon in its name may attack a player. Ooh, interesting. Security. Play this card. Okay, that's standard, obviously. what can I say? The fact you can keep getting memory back, and it's a blue and red. So if I remember right, this also works with some of the tamers we have already in the current Omnimon Alter S deck. So it looks like you can mix some of the stuff together. I don't know how much of this will be mixed. We'll be able to mix with each other, but that's pretty cool. I've played the deck a little bit, kind of, and I have a friend who played it. I didn't get a chance to mess around with it a lot. So, but I think I want to try out that deck now. I think I'm going to try out the Omnimon Alter S deck and give it give it a shot to get preparation for this, because this deck is really interesting. I mean, obviously I love Omnimon. I play Black WarGreymon, so I already play Omnimon in that deck. So this is really cool. And if you put it in the and hey, you can even put Omnimon X in here if you want to play on top of your Omnimon Ace. Well, can you do that? I think you can. I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty sweet right there. That's pretty much it what we got for support for this set right now, at least when it comes to these specifically. So that's it for these. I think this card's pretty good. And your turn, once per turn, one of your Digimon Omnimon in its name may attack a player. So so that makes sense. You can swing, unsuspend, trash your opponent's cards, swing again. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be more for this soon, so we'll see what happens with the upcoming as more stuff for BT17 gets revealed. Again, I'm more than expecting we're probably going to see an Agumon and a Gabumon for this deck come out soon. So either that or, well, yeah, I think we will actually. So as soon as we do and more stuff as comes out, I'll keep everyone posted. I'll come back with my thoughts on those as well. Overall, this is geared up to be a pretty interesting deck, and it looks like it's some of the tamers in the current Omnimon Alter S might be able to actually mix with this deck. So that's really cool right there. I think I might give that deck a shot. Try it out. Maybe bring it here on the channel. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. And that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, there's also stuff for MetalGarurumon getting announced, but I'll let channel member Michael take care of that one because he plays MetalGarurumon, so we'll let him take care of that. So if you want to see that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell, and let me know what you think of these cards. I think they're really cool. If anything, these two just look really cool. Maybe I'm just a sucker for those old school red and blue style color cards. I don't know. Maybe this is me, and I love the way Omnimon just looks in the bag. That's really cool. So that's it for this video. Take care. Have a good day. And stay cool. Bye.